What up guys, Nick from WhatUpMC here, and we are back with another Pokemon Go video. Now I know I've been focusing on Pokemon Sun and Moon for the last couple of days, but there are some big things that are going to be hitting Pokemon Go soon that I have actually wanted to talk to you guys about. Now the first thing is a post that Niantic made on their Pokemon Go Twitter account that linked to their blog, where they made a post saying a celebration to say thank you. Now, without actually saying it, they are having a Thanksgiving event. They didn't actually say it's a Thanksgiving event, but they say thank you several times in this post. I'm sure they're avoiding saying the word Thanksgiving, since not all places in the world celebrate Thanksgiving the same way they do Halloween, like for the Halloween event. So it's not really called the Thanksgiving event, but I think we all know it's the Thanksgiving event. It's just basically for them to thank all the people who have been supporting Pokemon Go since launch and how it became like an international success, I guess. They're going to be having an event, and for the first time ever, instead of just giving the dates of when the event is going to start and end, they actually gave us the exact times. So it's going to start November 23rd at 000 UTC. So where I am right now in the Eastern time zone, that is going to be 5 hours before. So actually when I'm going to be posting this video, it's probably going to be around 6 p.m. So if you're on the East Coast of North America, then the update will be going live at 7 p.m., which is midnight in UTC. And then it is going to last for 1 week until November 30th UTC. Previously with the Halloween event, they didn't say when it was going to start, and people were really surprised when it started at 8 p.m. the day before, and then it ran a while after the event. Didn't really end when they said it was going to end, but now we have exact start and end times. So what is this event actually going to be about? What's going to be happening? So what's going to happen is actually something that I kind of predicted back before the Halloween event. Is an event there's going to be double Stardust. On everything you do that gives you Stardust, you will get twice as much Stardust. And this one I didn't anticipate, but they are also adding double XP on everything you do. So everything you do in the game that gets you XP, you will now get double. So it's like permanently having a lucky egg on all the time for 1 week. I don't know if that means if you then activate a lucky egg, it will be quadruple. We don't know yet, but we will know tomorrow or today when this video is posted. I'm definitely going to be trying that out. I hope you guys haven't done mass evolves recently. If you have a bunch of Pokemon that you have saved up, you could try maybe getting quadruple XP. This may be enough for me to hit level 31. We're going to have to see when the event starts tonight. But yeah, I'm really excited for this event. I have just used up all my Stardust recently, leveling up all my Pokemon, and I have been running really low, so I've been looking for a chance to get a bunch more Stardust. So I'm going to be heading down to some places where I know you can catch a lot of Pokemon in my city, and we're going to be racking up Stardust for the whole week that this event is on. And another change that was just announced today is Niantic is starting to adjust the CP of Pokemon. So this is kind of the first time they're taking a real look of the balance of the game, the competitive aspect of taking and holding gyms, you know, which Pokemon are good and effective at taking gyms, which ones are effective at holding gyms, and they're actually trying to balance that. Now I know they changed the powers of moves a while back, but I think this change in CP is an even more drastic change. I have this spreadsheet open on my computer right now that I could actually show you guys. So you guys probably won't be able to see this very well since it's bright and it's got to focus. Oh, there you go. But yeah, basically all these Pokemon here that have the it's actually ordered by Pokedex number, that have red next to them mean their CP have been lowered, and all these ones with the green next to them mean their CP has been increased. Now one of the biggest ones here, that one, the CP has been increased by 157%. That is actually Chansey. There's some other major ones that they mentioned in the post. What's this one? Hitmonlee. But I think the big ones that people talked about back when they were saying, oh, CP isn't balanced, it needs to be fixed, is right here. These three, the Abracadabra, Alakazam family. Abra is boosted by 100%, so that means basically its CP is going to be double what it was before the event. Sorry, I mean the adjustment. That's not really a big deal. Kadabra is 71%, but mainly we're looking at Alakazam. I don't know if I could zoom in on this if you could see it. 64.57%. That means basically Alakazam is going to have a lot more CP than it had before. And another one is right here, not as much of a change, but that is going to be Gengar, 27.95% increase to its CP. I know this is kind of hard to see it as I'm filming it on screen now, but I will put a link to the spreadsheet where I found it so you guys could take a look at it too. I know it is kind of weird because they said they were adjusting CP, so Pokemon that usually have very high CP are now going to have lowered CP, and Pokemon with very low CP are going to have higher CP, but it didn't work perfectly the way they were intending it to, at least from what I can tell. I don't know if they meant to do this, but if you guys can see this right here. So as you guys can see, my top 3 Pokemon right now are actually 3 evolutions. I got the 2 Vaporeons there at 2700 and the Flareon at 2500. So that Flareon before the adjustment, whoa, focus, was 2200 CP, and both Vaporeons were around 23 something. So Vaporeon was already a pretty strong Pokemon, and now it's been boosted up by almost like 400 CP for the one I have. Exeggutor was a bit lowered. I am kind of disappointed that Arcanine was also slightly lowered after I just evolved this dude into a Bite Fire Blast Arcanine. Then there is also this Gengar here. This Gengar was never this high before. This Gengar I have is now 2000 CP. My god, the focusing. Okay, yeah, he's actually 2000 CP, which is high enough to put him in my top 12 Pokemon. This Alakazam is also going to be really strong right now. Psycho Cut Psychic Alakazam is apparently the strongest Pokemon right now, excluding Mewtwo, the strongest Pokemon in terms of most damage output. Alakazam, Psycho Cut, Psychic. I am kind of bummed that all my high 1700, 1600 Arcanines are now all low 1600s now. I haven't really powered any of them up since I'm still trying to get one with Fire Fang Fire Blast or Fire Fang Flamethrower. So yeah, I'm glad to see that they are keeping up with doing events. I can't wait to see what they're going to do for Christmas, and also that they are paying attention to the metagame, to gym battling, to make sure that some Pokemon, you know, are feeling the love. We don't know exactly what they have changed the formula to make these Pokemon have such high CP. I don't know if there is now individual formulas for certain Pokemon to make like specific formula for Alakazam, for Gengar to make them better than other Pokemon, or if they just changed the CP formula across the board for all Pokemon. We're gonna have to see once people figure it out. But yeah, that's those 2 major updates. Also for Gen 2, I haven't really talked about it yet, but there was a leak mentioning that Gen 2 may be coming out in 2 weeks from now. My personal opinion, I don't think it is going to be coming out in 2 weeks from now. I think if they did that, it would be a bad idea. I think at this point, it is too late to release Gen 2 before winter. It is getting too cold. At least where I am, it's getting too cold. I don't think Gen 2 will cause such a big return of players to the game as they think it will if they release it in the middle of winter. I think at this point, it's too late to release it. They're going to have to wait until at least March or April to release Gen 2 if they want to get people to come back to the game. They're going to have to wait until it's warmer in areas where a lot of their players are. Yeah, that's just my quick opinion on Gen 2. If you guys are interested, I'll maybe make a video talking more about what I think we have to expect for Gen 2 and what I think about it and what they're going to do for the game for winter. But yeah, that's all I want to include in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. If you are new to the channel, and consider hitting subscribe. I do a bunch of videos about Pokemon Go, and I am posting a bunch of Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff right now if you are interested in that too. I have a couple really cool Pokemon Go videos too that I have been meaning to edit and upload for a while, so you guys might see those too coming up really soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.